Well, hi everybody. Mike Schmidt, 512 principal here for Staples-Motley Schools. I'm here to talk about 2020-21 registration, exclusively for high school, incoming grades 9 through 12. Normally by now we would have met with the students in their classrooms. We would have highlighted all their options here at school. You would have been overwhelmed with their knowledge of this when they came home to talk to you, parents and guardians. Unfortunately, due to COVID-19, we got to cover this from a distance. So the benefit is you can rewind this video, play it a few times, and we're also going to be sending you a registration guide in your inbox, PDF style. You don't have to print it. Students will have it. In addition, we'll send it to the family emails we have. So with that, we got to talk some high school. Now, for our incoming freshman class, you might think your options aren't as great and broad, and you see the older kids here at school with different things, and that is because they gave it their all in their freshman year. And I'll tell you, every year the graduating class says two things. One, it goes really fast, faster than you'd think, and two, don't not try that freshman year, because the courses that you take your freshman year and some of the different assessments very much lay out the roadmap for the options you can have as a junior, senior, and now some of them as a sophomore. So the freshman year and how you do with your effort, with your attitude, your academics, your activities, and your attendance really start to make a pathway for those older years in high school. Now, with all of that said, we've got a tremendous registration guide filled with courses put on by all of our teachers here. We've got your traditional core classes with math and the different sciences, language arts, and social studies, but we've also got a very, very hearty career technical ed track of courses that include things in our ag shop, wood shop, machine shop, where we're getting a new CNC mill, by the way, for next year. We've got medical courses. We've got child development courses. We've got ProStart, our culinary classes. I could go on and on. In addition, next year, we're going to have a program called REACH. And REACH is a program and a class, really, that's going to be throughout the day for those kids that might need an extra help with their academics, social, and emotional things that are happening in their lives as well. It's a very, very student-centered opportunity. And we have got an expanded e-course catalog for our students that we're going to take advantage of. Fortunately, unfortunately, like distance learning, some kids figured out they do okay learning online. So we're expanding those courses as well. And we're going to shift to some project-based learning too. Project-based learning is a unique way for strong, independent students to meet the state's standards in various core subjects. We've got a teacher on hand to walk that through with the kids. So a lot of course opportunities. All of those are all available to freshmen and sophomores, juniors, and seniors. And as I already talked about, the decisions you make as a freshman and sophomore and how you perform and how you do and all those things bundled together start opening the doors for you your junior and senior year. One of the unique opportunities we have here is we have things called articulated courses that are offered by Central Lakes College. They're kind of like a mini version of a college in the school's course. Basically, CLC has said if you take the class here, they'll honor it directly at their campus if you were to go there at no cost. So those are called articulated courses. You can read more about those in the guide. Then we've got what are called Bridges Academies. Bridges Academies are a partnership, collaborative efforts with Region 5 businesses, industry, so forth and so on, that have said if your kids take these classes, we will honor those courses as kind of like pre-training for any careers they might want to take on within the region. So we've got Bridges Academies that are very popular at graduation. You receive honors cords and different recognitions. Again, those Bridges Academies also featured here in the guide. And kids, you'll be surprised how just when you find the lane you like to do at school, it just automatically becomes a Bridges Academy. It's not more work. It's about honoring kind of the lanes you're in here at school. Then we have the College in Schools courses. These are very popular. We offer nearly a dozen every semester. These are college courses taught by our high school teachers who themselves have gone on in their graduate studies to be able to teach these classes to our students, and you get what are called dual credit. You get high school credit and college credit. And the graduating class of 2020 is graduating with 840 CIS credits that they earned right here on our campus, and they never left. It's a great fit for the busy kid that knows they want to do something post-secondary. Even if it's in the trades, we've got some CIS courses as well. We've got them in medical, we've got them in the core classes. Again, you can read all about those here. And then we've got PSEO, post-secondary education option. These are for the kids who really are determined to go on to college or a trade. Fantastic. I challenge you, let 2170 help pay for your college education. You can do this in the career tech eds tracks, the trades, in addition to the two-year AA degree, and we have some kids that do that each and every year. You've got to have great attendance, you've got to have excellent grades, but as a junior, you can be a full-time college student, either CLC or somewhere else in Minnesota if you want. Same your senior year. I go back to that statement our graduates make. It goes too fast, and give it your all your freshman and sophomore year. The efforts you put in your freshman year really start to determine some of your opportunities years later. It's hard to go back in time, so make sure you give it your all those first couple of years. Now, who heads all this up? I do a little bit, but Mr. Jennison really is the go-to guy for questions and answers about how to piece all this together. So his email will also be included in the email you got in addition to his office line. He loves face-to-face visits. We hope to be able to do those in August. More to come on that. With that, this registration guide is chock full of information. I encourage you students to look at it, kind of lay out your four-year plan. Parents and guardians, talk to your student about what their four-year plan might be. See how it all starts to come together. You'd be surprised how you kind of lay out the plan and realize sometimes you wish you had more time in a day. With that, we are also going to be sending out a very specific email that's going to walk you through digitally how to register. Remember when I said we are usually in class for this? The burden was on us with your student. Parents, guardians, Mr. Jennison and I are asking for your help. We need you to assist your students in a timely registration. The more kids that we can get registered now help us to determine a stronger back to school. So with that, I thank you very much for your attention. Remember, if I went too fast, you can always rewind and go back in time. Everything you need to know is here in the registration guide. Thank you for your attention. Thanks for listening. Students, we look forward to seeing you here in fall. More to come on what that's going to look like. We don't really know yet. And as always, I'm a proud principal, and it's a great day to be a Cardinal. Thank you very much. Enjoy registering for high school.